Yeah, I think you can see my screen right now. No?
Yes, it's visible. You can maximize it and you can start the presentation.
Okay.
This is serial number 6, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Dr. Ganesh Mohan, RMO, Government Medical College, Ernakulam is also there in this meeting. So I'll be making the presentation first. He will be adding on the further things. So good morning all, respected jury members and others who are there in the meeting. Good morning all. The presentation is on our project called as the WISC or Walk-in Sample Collection Kiosk, which was introduced for the first time in April 2020 in India for COVID-19 sample collection. So, Dr. Ganesh Mohan, RMO, Government Medical College, Ernakulam, myself, Dr. Nikhilesh Menon, Dr. Vivek Kumar, Additional DMO, Ernakulam, and Dr. Manoj Antony, ARMO, Government Medical College, Ernakulam, were involved in making this kiosk. Coming to the background, when the COVID-19 pandemic began, and when we started getting the cases in our state or basically in our district, we were relying on the conventional sample collection method for COVID-19. That is, the healthcare workers who were doing the sample collection were wearing the PPE, and they were making the patients come to a particular hospital, and from there the samples were being collected for COVID-19 testing. But the issue with this particular system was it was a cumbersome procedure. It was time consuming. It was expensive because the whole process required at least 3 healthcare workers, and they had to wear a PPE for a period of 4 hours in a stretch. And each shift lasted for 4 hours. And basically, in a 24-hour day, at least 6 shifts will be there. So basically, each shift, 3 PPEs will be used. And on a particular day, a minimum of 18 PPEs or personal protective equipments were required for this conventional sample collection method. So first of all, at that time, when we were procuring PPEs, each PPE costed almost 1,000 rupees per kit. In addition to that, we needed this face shield, goggles, and all that. So this was how the conventional sample collection for COVID-19 system worked. And also the patients had to come to the hospital for taking the sample collection inside the sample collection area or sample collection room. Also, community-based sample collection was a Herculean task at that point of time because we could not go to the community and take the samples at that point of time. Another issue with this particular thing was COVID-19 suspects, as I said earlier, had to come to the tertiary treatment hospital or a COVID hospital for taking the samples, which also resulted in overcrowding inadvertently. Also, there was this particular stigma attached to sample collection at that point of time because once a patient comes to a hospital for COVID-19 sample collection, actually the word used to spread, and the people in the panchayat and the people where the particular patient or suspect was residing also came to know about this particular thing, and there was a stigma attached to it. Uh, so we devised this particular thing called as a WISC or walk-in sample collection kiosk, using which samples for COVID-19 testing could be collected really quick and safe even in panchayat or taluk level. So coming to the rationale or the necessity of WISC, it was intended to facilitate safe and quick sample collection, also reducing the need for personal protective equipment, because once you use a whisk, we don't have to wear the healthcare worker don't have to wear the entire PP. He just has to wear a surgical mask or an N95 mask if he feels like doing so. Basically, he's inside a cabinet, which is actually safe and secure, so that he's not going to get any aerosols or any infection. And the other thing was, as I said earlier, we had to reduce the cost incurred in COVID-19 sample collection. Basically, the cost of the consumables, including PPE, was enormous, so we wanted to reduce it. And also the stigma attached to COVID-19 sample collection for the patients also had to be reduced. Also the HR needed for COVID-19 sample collection. As I said, one shift lasted for 4 hours, and minimum 3 people, 3 healthcare workers were needed for facilitating the conventional sample collection. And the healthcare workers had to stand inside a PPE for long hours in an uncomfortable situation for facilitating the sample collection for the COVID-19 suspects. Coming to the design of the WISC, the inspiration was obviously the South Korean model, but the challenges we faced was we had no design or no sketches were available prior at our disposal. So we, a team of doctors headed by Dr. Ganesh Mohan, who is RMO of Government Medical College Ernakulam, who is also a pediatrician, myself, who is a clinical microbiologist as well as a field epidemiologist and a public health specialist, along with the additional district medical officer Ernakulam and ARMO of Government Medical College Ernakulam, devised this in-house sample testing kiosk, and we named it as WISC, which stands for walk-in sample collection kiosk. We could make it at a very low cost, even using a locally available materials. So this was the first initial prototype design which we gave for this whisk, and we outsourced this thing was made when the lockdown was going on. So we outsourced all this stuff which was required for making this using the locally available materials. One second, excuse me. Hello. ഞാൻ വിളിച്ചാ മതിയോ? ഞാൻ വിളിക്കാം, ഒറ്റ minute. So, so basically, we procured all these materials locally and made this. So as we see, we can see there is a filtered air inlet, and there is a whisk arm. This is a whisk arm through which the samples were collected, and then there is a. Hello, I'm audible, right? Yeah, and there is also a fan over here. It was also having a UV light or UV disinfectant light inside that. So all the dimensions showed in this were in mm, and we had also caster wheels with a standoff below this particular kiosk. There was also a working table inside this kiosk. So the specifications: the cabinet was 18 to 4 into 3 feet dimension. Front end of the cabinet was made of 8 mm glass. It had an exhaust fan, UV tube, 1 feet LED, and a magnetic door. There was a whisk arm which is attached with a reducer flange made of fiber. There was a wooden table, 80 into 45, specially designed specimen collection arms were there. There were 2 racks, one for holding the pre-collected VTM and swabs, and the other one for holding the collected pre-serially numbered swabs and VTMs, which were kept inside the Ziploc car. There was also a LED ready wall, which could display the COVID control IEC activities for the general public. And this thing was also compatible with motorized or foot pedal assisted or fully automated disinfection mechanism. So this whisk was launched on April 6, 2020. The first 2 kiosks were installed at GMC Ernakulam. And this photo came in a local newspaper here. And ever since this kiosk was installed, it was widely appreciated internationally as well as nationally for its utility and for its usefulness, because all healthcare workers are facing the same dilemma about this conventional sample collection for COVID-19. And this model was widely emulated across the states and also across the world since then, including countries like Iran and Pakistan have used this. This is a news report which came in Kerala Calling Bulletin. So again, even Washington Post also did a feature on Kerala's pandemic response, and whisk was actually portrayed as a face of our fight against COVID. So this is another news report about the same. So this a feature was made on us actually about this and the model. So gradually, other states also started using the same model, and whisk was also developed by other states, including Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, in North India, and even across the world. So coming to advantages of whisk, large number of samples could be collected in a community setting. Sample collection hospital setting could be carried out without wastage of PPEs. Overcrowding could be minimized. Thermal screening could also be done using this kiosk. And as I said, since overcrowding could be minimized, potential community contacts during testing also could be reduced. It was less expensive. We could make this thing for about 25 to 30,000 rupees, and it could be made with locally available materials. And we never used any sophisticated instruments or materials to make this kiosk. And it also reduced the reluctance on the part of patients to come to hospital, because there was that stigma of coming to hospital for testing, just for testing, was actually done away with this kiosk, because we could install this kiosk in a panchayat or a taluk, and we could do the testing. Rapid diagnostic tests were also supported, and rapid testing could also be facilitated using this whisk. And the sample collection, the entire process was done effectively in less than 90 seconds. And as I said, the kiosk could be installed anywhere in the community, and it could be transported to any place where the clustering of cases had been reported. But the challenges which we faced were basically this, because the initial prototype which we made was not very mobile. So we had to either take it in a lorry or a mini lorry or a mini van to take it to the panchayat or a community level. Also, the sterilization disinfection practices, because we had to employ one more person to disinfect or sterilize this whisk arm. That was another challenge. And we also had to cut down this cost further, because initial unit which we made was almost 32,000 or something. So we wanted to cut down the cost further, because we were working on a low cost model. So again, this whisk evolved. So
Sir,
we
I request you to complete in 2 minutes, sir.
so
Conclude.
Whisk evolved, and Whisk 2.0 and EconoWhisk was also made. And the Whisk 2.0 had pedal operated disinfection mechanism so that the additional HR could be done away with. And Whisk design was adopted by DRDO, INHS Sanjeevani, and NPOL, and a fully foldable EconoWhisk model was launched, which could be folded and taken to any place. So the mobility issue was also sorted out, and HEPA filter version also came into existence. So this is the economics model which INHS Sanjeevani and NPOL and DRDO made, adopting our version. So this is Dr. Ganesh standing here. I couldn't go that day because I had some other activity. So this is the second Whisk model, which had a pedal operated this thing, motorized disinfection system, so that the second HR required for the sterilization was not needed. We also did a pilot study for checking the quality of the samples collected, effectiveness of the infection control practice, as well as cost effectiveness. And we could see that in all the samples, RNA is PG, that is the adequate quality of samples was maintained. IC effectiveness was also looked for because we could not detect any virus in the model in the Whisk arm after disinfection was done. And it was also cost effective because one instrument costed only to 30,000 or so, whereas one institution required PPEs costing about 59,000 per week. Pressure gradient was also measured, and there was very less pressure difference between the atmosphere as well as the chamber. So use of PPEs could be curtailed, and sample collection could be augmented by almost 100% after this came into being. Now almost all the private government sector hospitals across the state as well as outside the state have something like this, I believe. And we would like to acknowledge Srimati KK Shailaja teacher, Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Rajan Kopagade IAS, Principal Secretary, District Administrator Ernakulam, Dr. Sarita Aral, Director of Health Service, as well as Dr. Amla Bibi, Director of Medical Education, Government of Kerala. So this is the presentation about Whisk, and I would like to invite Dr. Ganesh Mohan also to add a few words.
Thank you. I think Nikhilesh has made a very comprehensive presentation. This was a very low-cost model, evolved in a very local way, but has gone internationally. As of now, in last week, BBC reported that it is being used in Israel also. Israel, Iran, Pakistan, Bangladesh, all over India, in all states, this small thing has gone a long way. So that's what I need to tell about this, and we are ready to take it the questions. I can't hear you, sir.
Have you patented this system?
Sir?
Have you applied for the patent
No, sir,
of this system?
We are in the process of applying for the patent. Since we are all busy with the COVID thing, we actually did not get more time to concentrate on the patent part.
But by this time, everybody must have copied it. By this time, everybody must have copied it. So you lose on your intellectual property.
Sir, whatever it is, for us, rather than intellectual property, to this idea to be used, propagated all over India, and thousands or millions getting tested, I think is more satisfying as a doctor and
that is true. That is true.
on a community.
That is true. That is true.
After sample collection, how much time it takes to take it to the proper lab and then showing the results?
Sir, the samples can be tested in multiple ways.
Huh?
Sir, if it is an antigen test, it can be done very nearby, in I think 5 feet nearby on a table, and you can do it. If we are planning to do a PCR test, then you will have to take to the lab. You can take it in ice packs and ice containers, and that is how all community samples are being transported to labs across the country.
Now, are you doing detailed one or antigen only?
It depends upon the scenario and the clinical condition of the patient, sir. If it is on a large group where we need to, they are on quarantine and they are all secondary contacts, only antigen test needs to be done. But in a case where the case is having clinical symptoms and he's a primary contact, we need to do an RT-PCR test because we will have to do therapeutics on the patient. So it all depends upon the clinical condition and scenario.
Okay. So we are assuming that all your tests are now being done through this process, at least in Kerala, you can say.
Sir, this thing, the evolution has even amazed us. Now doctors are using the windows in their houses. They convert a room into whisk. They put 2 small holes in the windows and keep the glove, and they practically turn their consulting rooms into whisks. So that has even amazed us. The idea has gone that far. That means it is having a mass appeal.
That is a good thing, because it's basically from, that government dispensaries where you go to collect
Yes.
medicines. So only you push your hand inside and medicine comes out. No, it's from that you have done it.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
For
you, sir.
the antigen test, you need only blood sample, not the saliva.
No, sir. For
No, sir. Antigen
we
test,
need
we
the
also take the same sample, the
nasopharyngeal
nose sample or the throat sample. Same sample.
Same sample. But
Yes,
what
yes,
I
yes,
heard
sir.
was that you
Yeah.
need only blood sample for that
no,
antigen
no,
test.
no, sir. No, sir.
No,
Blood sample
that
was
is for antibody test, sir. That is
That's
for
antibody
antibody
test.
test.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.